Do you find any challenges investing in Thailand?
Yeah, there are of course a lot of challenges investing in any new market. You have the Foreign Business Act, and we are a foreign legal entity here in the country. That of course means certain things. Also, the concept of IKEA is to purchase products where they produce them at the best quality to cost price, which means that we will sell a lot of Thai products, but we will also import a lot of products. And if you then compare Singapore, who has no import duties whatsoever, free trade, and Thailand does not have a free trade, which means that we have quite extensive import costs on certain products. And that is of course something that in the end adds up on the price tag on the product somehow, so it makes our product more expensive here. And this is not unique. I mean, we have the same situation in Malaysia, and we have in 7-8 years time there really built up a strong base. So we are very confident that we will be able to do that here also. Plus the fact that actually the society is changing, and Thailand is also adapting more to WTO treaties and becomes more an open global player as well when it comes to import and export.
If you drive along Bang Natrat Road, you'll see a lot of local retailers setting up shops as well.
Yes.
How do you feel the competition in Thailand right now?
We think that the competition will be really intensive and really tough, and we need to fight for our position in a strong way, I mean in a positive way. But at the end of the day, who is the beneficial of competition? The customers. The existing retailers now, they need to sharpen their offers to match us, which means they will be more alert. We need to be alert on what they are doing, so somehow all of us are now gearing up for securing that the customer will get the best value for money offer that Thailand ever have experienced in this field, I would say.
But you're a big player, you have the advantage.
No, I mean, I think that we have advantage. We are a big player, and we have advantages like sitting on the whole business model, as I mentioned. But we have strong competitors here that doesn't have any import duties to pay because they are supplying fully from Thai sources. And then you could say that maybe they are more beneficial for Thailand than because they are only sourcing from Thailand. But I think it's important not to forget that IKEA, when we buy in Thailand, we don't buy only for Thailand, we buy for 48 countries and 320 stores. So the amount of furniture that IKEA is buying from Thailand is substantial. Only a fraction of that is resold in Thailand. The rest is exported out of Thailand into many countries. So I think that by supporting IKEA and IKEA's growth, we're also supporting actually Thai furniture production.
Some people actually compared you to the big global supermarket stores, opening up stores everywhere around the world and then wiping out the mom and pop shops. Do you see yourself that way?
No, not necessarily. I think though that there is a migration, generally speaking, from a certain kind of behavior before to and that's a natural evolution that comes everywhere, and normally it has to do with the economy of scale and being able to offer a customer lower prices. And I think that maybe it was very common before that, speaking about food, that you bought food at the roadside in different stalls, and they had to go to a wholesaler and buy that and transport and so on and so forth. That's not very efficient. At the end of the day, if you would continue with that system, the customers would pay more and not necessarily get the better quality. Companies like IKEA and Tesco, whoever, would then be regarded as the giants, but at the same time actually they are securing that food is getting accessible to lower price with higher quality. There will always be a need for niche products. People want to differentiate themselves, they want to have a specific style and so on and so forth, and there will always be an opportunity for a lot of mom and pop shops. And Germany is IKEA's biggest individual market. And the home furnishing market in Germany is tremendous. There are so many players, so many actors, and still that's the individual biggest country for IKEA. But I think that has proven that normally we only have a fraction of the market in the country. But as a shop, of course, we are quite big. But if you take a total global market share, we are still not very big. Not even in Sweden, probably you could say IKEA have a really strong market position. I think the aim is somewhere between 10 and 20%, and that is not substantial.
You mean on average?
I would say that what is feasible for IKEA to reach probably is a 10 to 20% market share.
What about the Thai market?
And that will take time.
Do you plan to expand to other ASEAN countries as well?
And then we have to differentiate a little bit from who I am, so to say. I'm representing Ikano, who is the franchisee of the IKEA concept here in Singapore, Malaysia and Thailand. And of course we have certain visions, but the concept owner, IKEA Systems, they are planning to secure that the IKEA brand will be present in more places. And I know for sure that Korea is on its way. It has been a lot of discussions about India, and India is also a market where I know that IKEA is striving to secure a foothold, but there are some difficulties. And there will probably be more markets after that, but there are 2 countries which I know is on the map, so to say, for IKEA.
What about in other countries in this region? Philippines, Indonesia? Yeah,
Indonesia is more or less, I think, on its way, but it's not by us, it's by the dairy farm, part of the Jardine Group, who have the franchise rights for IKEA in Hong Kong and Taiwan. They are currently working with opening IKEA in Indonesia. I know that the Philippines is for sure a discussion point for the time being, where I think that the franchisor, IKEA Systems, would like to secure the presence of IKEA relatively soon. Again, the vision is to reach the many people, and in Philippines there are really many people, so it's a good market to be on.
For Thailand, how many stores do you plan to open?
Again, we plan in batches somehow, and the first batch of planning is for the coming 3 to 5 years, where we would like to secure that we will open 3 stores in Bangkok region. I don't say that they will open in 3 to 5 years all 3, but we are working on a scenario covering Bangkok with 3 stores. And after that, of course, we need to expand further, but up to now we are not looking beyond Bangkok, but we will relatively soon do that. But right now we just focus on on the agenda right now to manage the first store opening, 3rd of November, and then 2nd and 3rd also for Bangkok in the near future.
IKEA store in Thailand will open in November at the end of this year, 2011. Only then will we be able to judge if IKEA's brand and strategy will work in Thailand as well. See you next time. สวัสดีค่ะ